And we're back with a look at teams with the most cap space entering free agency, led by the Suns with over $35 million, then the 76ers, Jazz, Magic, and Mavericks, as we look at some of the high-profile unrestricted free agents around the league. And let's start with Lance Stephenson, who led the NBA with 5 triple-doubles last season. Stephenson was a second-round pick in 2010, made around $1 million last year. Isaiah, we know he's getting a raise, but from whom?
Well, I think he stays with the Pacers. I think Bird really likes him as a player. I think he's grown there. And, you know, when you draft a player and he grows in your system, even though he makes mistakes, he learns your system, he learns your culture, he learns your city. So I think he stays in Indiana.
Lance Stephenson, as you can see, the numbers just keep getting better. Almost 14 points, over 7 rebounds, and just under 5 assists last year, as opposed to his career numbers. And Lance averaged 14, 6, and 5 in the Eastern Finals against the Miami Heat. Now, Pau Gasol hits the open market after winning 2 championships with the Lakers in 6+ seasons in L.A. Gasol averaged very good numbers last year, 17.4 points and 9.7 rebounds before vertigo prematurely ended his season. Brian, has Pau played his last game as a Laker?
I don't think so. I think there's obviously a number of suitors that would look at him as a final piece to the puzzle, maybe something that can throw him over the top as far as a championship run. But L.A., I think, stands the best case scenario for him with respect to, you know, Kobe's on a decline, if you will. He's got 2 years left at a big number. You know, Pau's in for a little bit of a rude awakening. He's not going to get the kind of money that he's made in the past. He's going to test the free agent market, see what's out there, and see if there's some opportunity, you know, to get that big money. But I think his best alternative is to take a deal with the Lakers, stay the course with Kobe, and see what they can put around them, whether it's this year or going into free agency next year.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up in Dallas. I think that's a play they may make, you know, a run at him. Just my suspicion.
And then there's New York as well, said to be a suitor. Nice combination, teamed up with Calderon there.
And Pau Gasol turns 34 on July 6th, so the clock is ticking there, no doubt. Now, Luol Deng spent 9+ years in Chicago. He was dealt to Cleveland midway through last season. Now he's available to the highest bidder. Yahoo Sports is reporting that the Hawks seem ready to use some of their cap space to target Luol Deng. DA, is Atlanta the best option for Lou?
It's one of them, Rick. He's in Europe right now, and he's waiting to see what teams make offers to him, and then he'll decide which cities and which teams he wants to visit. You know, the Hawks may well have him targeted, but he's got options. He's a free agent, so you know, I think Phoenix is going to take an awful hard look at Luol Deng. I think the Lakers are going to take a hard look at Luol Deng. So he's going to have a lot of places to go. Dallas is another opportunity. I think Dallas is going to be a very active team in free agency, whether it's for Carmelo or a big star, or maybe, you know, 1 or 2 medium-level players. I think Dallas is going to be a big factor. But you can't dismiss Atlanta. They have a ton of cap room. They have a kind of serious culture there. I think Luol liked the culture in Chicago. He enjoyed that kind of sobriety that they have there in terms of purpose and the way they play defense. Atlanta's trying to build that with Mike Budenholzer down there. So they're a team that certainly would have, will get an audience with him, no doubt.